Hey everybody, so today's video was actually inspired by a conversation I had in the dentist's office in the waiting room back in January when I was waiting for my wisdom tooth extraction about 5 days before I went on holiday. I was having a conversation with the dentist's receptionist about where I was going. And she'd said, oh yeah, we went to Walt Disney World, you know, when the kids were a bit younger. We haven't been in a while, but yeah, you know, I didn't really ride much, so you know, I was just sort of holding the bags. And I said, well, there's other things to do, isn't there? There's all of the shows and there's the food. And she looked at me like I'd just fallen out of the sky and she went, oh, well, it's just all burgers and chips all the time. And that got me thinking about all of the different food that's available in Walt Disney World, what sort of variety there is on offer, and I thought that for my trip I would explore some of the different options available. Now you have to bear in mind that I am a fussy eater. I do like to eat a lot, I do like eating, but I am quite fussy. I'm also not terribly healthy when I eat, so this isn't all about eating healthy food whilst in Walt Disney World. This is just to give you an idea of it's not all burgers and chips. If you look for it, there is such a wide variety of beautiful food out there that you can enjoy that isn't just burgers and chips the whole time. So I thought I would go through a little rundown of everything that I ate whilst I was away in January. Now I was away for a week, so this is a week's worth of food. I'm going to do a separate video about dining plan and why I don't get the dining plan, and about costs of food and stuff. So this is more about the different types of food that are available. So on my first day in Magic Kingdom, I had cheeseburger spring rolls. Now these are a snack. I think they are a snack credit on the dining. They do the cheeseburger spring rolls, which has like meat, ground beef and cheese inside, and then they do a second flavour which changes, I think, monthly. So I decided to opt for, you get 2 spring rolls with your order, so you can either have 2 cheeseburger rolls, 2 of the flavour of the month, or you can have 1 of each. So I chose to have 1 of each. Okay, so one of these is buffalo chicken and one of them is cheeseburger. They were $7.50, which I guess is, I mean, it's quite expensive, but they're quite big. This will do me for lunch, especially if I'm having a Dole Whip after. So I'm going to give them a go. I don't know which is which. They seem quite hot. This one looks like the cheeseburger. My bottom fell off. That's really tasty. I think it's onions. That might be it actually, just onion. It's good. This is the chicken one. I was expecting it to be more barbecuey, but it's more kind of ranchy, Caesary. It's nice. It's just not what I was expecting. I think I like the cheeseburger one better, but this is still good. Those are both really good, lots of filling. There was lots of chicken in the chicken one. With dessert, which was a pineapple upside down cake with Dole Whip on top. If you like Dole Whips, this is the most amazing piece of food you will ever eat in your life. It is delicious. I absolutely loved it, so I highly recommend trying that. That looks amazing, so I'm going to eat it now. Bye. That was the most delicious thing ever. It was yummy. Now for my next meal, I did fail epically at the second restaurant I went to. Part of the reason for this is because I met David, Megan and Leah. They had just run a marathon and Leah is vegan, so she was looking for vegan options, and Cosmic Rays is one of the only places in Magic Kingdom that does that. Here we go, the first fast food, but I'm claiming jet lag. Yes, okay, it's kind of fast food like burgers and fries, but I love Disney's chicken strips, and I don't honestly think of them as sort of burgers and chips because they are absolutely delicious, and I do like to have them once a trip. So this was my sort of jet-lagged treat to myself, was to have chicken strips in Cosmic Rays. On the Tuesday I went to Epcot, and I had the Mongolian beef with rice from Sunshine Seasons. So this is the Mongolian beef with rice, which is delicious. It's quite expensive. It was $13.50. All gone. It had a little bit of a fiery chili kick to it, nothing massive, but it was nice. I'm just fussy, I don't eat those bits. And I ate that I think about 10:30 because I hadn't had breakfast that morning. And then for dinner I had another favourite of mine from the Japan Pavilion, the chicken katsu curry. So this is the chicken cutlet curry. So it's got like a breaded chicken breast, which looks really nice, rice. It does say there's beef in the sauce. And some salad, which I'll probably eat. That's what I thought of that. It was delicious. And that came to $14. Then on to Hollywood Studios, where I had the s'mores sandwich and the Pop-Tart from Woody's lunchbox. Okay, so I got a s'mores sandwich, which is cinnamon toast, I think, chocolate and marshmallow, and you get the 2 halves. And this was $8. This I got for free. It's like a homemade Pop-Tart, but because it's all smushed at the bottom, they were going to throw it away. She's like, do you want it? I said, yes, please. Good. It's a lot of bread though. Nice. So this is what I was left with. It was okay, but there wasn't really much filling. The crusts are quite hard, and I'm a bit worried about my tooth still, or lack of tooth. I think yeah, it was alright. I'd probably go to Starbucks and get something cheaper. I've got that for later. The Pop-Tart was a little bit dry. There was quite a lot of pastry, not much filling. The icing was nice, but I got it for free, so that was good. And then in the evening, I had something which I was on a mission to find. So this is the chicken and biscuits, which smells amazing because the chicken has some kind of like, it looks like sweet chili, but it says strawberry glaze. You've got sausage gravy and biscuit, which I absolutely love. The only thing is there's quite a lot of food. I don't know if I'm going to eat it all. So that was $15 in total, I think, with the drink. Wow, the chicken it's got a chili kick to it, but it's really sweet. It's delicious. That was amazing. There was so much food. It was 2 biscuits. There was actually a biscuit cut in half under the chicken, and then that's the other biscuit that was there. So I ate one of the biscuits, a load of gravy, and 4 of the chicken strips. And I am full. That was delicious. Biscuits and sausage gravy is one of my favourite things ever, which I've discovered when living in Florida. So I do try and eat it whenever I can. Again, yes, it had the breaded chicken strips with it, but it was absolutely delicious. When I went to Animal Kingdom, now Animal Kingdom has some absolutely amazing food. Tusker House, Yak and Yeti, really, really delicious. But I went to the Harambe market. I was actually in search of the chicken tikka masala, which they'd had before, which you could get with a naan bread or with rice, and I was really, really craving that. Unfortunately, they've stopped doing it, which is a bit of a disappointment. So I'm assuming the chicken tikka was probably too spicy for the American palate. So this is a pork sausage with a naan bread. It's kind of like a hot dog, and this is like a curry tomato sauce, and it comes with a slaw, which I'm not going to try because I don't like cabbage or anything. So I'm going to tuck into this. It was nice. If I was coming back again, I'd get a rice bowl, but the reason I didn't is because I want a rice bowl tomorrow. I also had the cheeseburger pods from the Satuli canteen, which are like steam buns. Love it in here, so cool. Mobile ordering took a little bit longer today. These are vegetable chips. Obviously there's a potato, but I'm going to try these here. And this is my cheeseburger pod thing, and it came with the water and probably what I should be eating, these. Got some ketchup just in case, so let's give it a go. It was about $9, I think. So in the middle was literally just cheeseburger, so I'm definitely going to put some ketchup on that. Then that evening for dinner I went to Olive Garden, so it doesn't really count as Disney food. Olive Garden salad is the nicest salad in the world, fact. And I get this whole bowl to myself, and garlic bread, which is all free with the meal. Here you go, this is the chicken Alfredo, so cheesy sauce with cheese on top and chicken. Back to Disney food on the Thursday. I started off in Animal Kingdom and I had the chicken bowl, the build your own bowl. Now I'd heard they'd taken the rice off of the menu, but they didn't. So this is the wood smoked chopped chicken, rice, herby sauce, coleslaw I'm going to ditch, and these little bubba ball things. That's one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten. It's probably the tastiest thing I've ever eaten in Walt Disney World. Definitely quick service. As an option, this is actually a relatively healthy option. You can build your own bowls in there, so you can choose your base. So I think you can choose from greens, noodles or rice. Then you can choose your meat, or you can have beef and chicken. I saw somebody mix. I think there's a prawn or a shrimp in there as well. Maybe there's another type of fish, I can't remember. But you get to build your own bowl there, and that was, oh yeah, I can't wait to go back and have it again. It's so delicious. And then that evening I had dinner at Tony's Town Square restaurant, which is Italian. So for 2 nights in a row I had spaghetti. So they brought out this delicious bread. I can't really get, I think it's the herbs is the taste. It's lovely. That was super quick. Oh, I might need to ask for a spoon. But yeah, spaghetti and meatballs. What else could you want from Tony's? Really enjoyed it. Heard mixed reviews about Tony's actually. Lots of people saying, the food's alright. But I really enjoyed it. It was really yummy, and I couldn't finish it. I ate about half. That was $28 with tip, but with annual pass discount. So that cancels out the tip, if that makes sense. So without annual pass discount it would be $28 before tip. And then on the Friday, it was Festival of the Arts, and it was the only day that I got to do Festival of the Arts because it was actually the first day, but it was my last full day in the park. So rather than eating meals, I stuffed my face, to put it bluntly. So this is the figment puzzle. This is white chocolate bits with icing, which I'm going to paint, and then sprinkles and Smarties to put on top. Kind of cheating because I'm just taking the chocolate and dipping it in the icing, because it doesn't really spread as paint. Okay, this is the Pop-Tart cookie. I'm going to try this. I'm struggling to find savoury dishes. A lot of them are fish, like probably 80% of the dishes are fishy dishes. So this is a braised beef with broccoli and tomatoes. I won't eat the tomatoes. This was $8, so if you're on the dining plan, this is a perfect snack credit because it's really expensive. That was incredible. Look how it just falls apart. Look at it. Oh, that is amazing. This is a lemon honey mousse with peaches. This is the crystal moon cake.
And then it'll come back the next. Well, what if we switch?
Which is coconut. Okay, this is a pork thing with refried beans, which I don't really like, but if they're mashed up I will give them a go. And I'm not sure about the sour cream. I think it's sour cream anyway. And guacamole, which I also don't like, but I'm going to give it a go and just see. There we go. This is the Artist Palette cookie. And then on the last day that I was there, I actually went to the airport about 2 o'clock, so I only had breakfast at Denny's, and then in the park I don't think I had lunch at all. I only had the Peter Pan float, which again... Okay, so this is key lime ice cream with a Sprite float, and I'm going to eat it before it melts. That was really nice. I think when I go in November I'll probably do a video about snacks, because I want to try lots of different snacks in November. But yeah, in a week I had one proper fast food chicken strips and chips meal, obviously not eating the chips. And then I guess you could say the chicken strips and biscuits and gravy were also, you know, your typical theme park food. But the rest of the time there wasn't a fry or a burger in sight. So I hope that that gives you a little bit of inspiration, and that you're not just gonna think, oh my goodness, it's burgers and fries the whole time. If you want to eat burgers and fries the whole time, knock yourself out. It's your holiday. Eat burgers and fries the whole time. But it struck me that the dentist's receptionist really did think that all there was to eat in Walt Disney World was burgers and chips. So I just wanted to broaden your horizons and show you all of the things that there is available to eat. All of it is delicious. One of the things that Disney does amazingly well is its food, and having worked in food and beverage in catering at Disney, I know exactly how much work goes into developing all of the menus, tasting them all, getting them all absolutely perfect, all of the authentic dishes. So anything that is supposed to be an international dish is as authentic as they can make it. It is, yeah, I love Disney food, and just because you're only eating quick service meals and just because you're in a theme park does not mean that you have to just eat burgers and chips the whole time. Now obviously with table service you've got a much wider range of food. You've got your signature dining like Victoria and Albert's, so there is some absolutely stunning food available for table service. But if you're just looking at quick service, definitely have a look around. On the app now you can look at all of the menus for everywhere, so you can even plan before you go what sort of things you want to try if you are a bit adventurous. You don't have to go to a table service, there is plenty of other food available. So there you go, it's my It's Not Just Burgers and Fries video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some inspiration. Hopefully something appeals to you that maybe you'll try on your next holiday. And if you've tried something that you've had in Walt Disney World that you think was a nice change from theme park food, then let me know in the comments down below. And as ever, thank you for watching.